Hey Busy Fit fam, this is Stephen Anderson and I'm your Busy Fit coach. Welcome to week 10, day 7 of your Busy Fit 2.0 Healthy Habits Coaching, and I am so glad that you're here. I'm excited that we are here at the end of our first week of the reset. Now, hopefully you've made it through this far without laying anybody out. Now, it is possible that at this point you may start feeling like you are getting a little bit of a low energy, like you can't lay anybody out, you just want to lay down. And that is really typical if you've been used to using the sugar and those quick carbs to really fuel your body and your system. So you may be feeling a bit of that lull. Now, understand that that is just this transition from having your body to use sugar to burning fat for its primary source of fuel. So that will take some time. Now, if you feel like this is way out of the ordinary and you're just feeling way too drained, then I say go ahead and take your Whole30 rules, go see your physician, and then show them what you're doing and get your concerns addressed. But for most people, the vast majority of the people, you're gonna find that when you get on the other side of this, just stick it out. When you get on the other side, you're gonna find that it is a great place to be. So the only thing I can encourage you to do right now is to hang in there and keep moving forward. All right, now today we're going to address 4 different questions. So the first question is going to be, can I have bean sprouts? Now I know it has the word bean in it, but the sprouts of it is really not the problematic part. So the answer to that is yes. Yes, you can have bean sprouts as part of your Whole30 plan. Now the second question is really more like, can I have 2 different things? Can I have buckwheat or can I have quinoa? Now, buckwheat and quinoa aren't technically grains, but they are pseudo cereals, so they're kind of cereal-like. In other words, no. The answer is no. They're so much like grains when they're inside the body that we want to avoid them for the Whole30. Once we get on the other side, if you decide to add them in your reintroduction, then that's fine. But for now, they're out for the Whole30. That's buckwheat and quinoa. Now, the third question is, can I have canned fruits and vegetables? And the answer to that is yes. So canned fruits and vegetables are fine. They're not as nutrient dense in terms of what they provide for your body as fresh and frozen, but that's fine. The key is you want to avoid added sugar. You want to avoid anything packed in syrup, and you want to avoid anything with sulfite. So remember, you got to be that label detective. You got to look at your labels and read it and see if any of the ingredients on there are in violation of your Whole30. But as a general rule, the answer is yes. Now the last question for the day is, can I have Bragg's amino acids? Now you might be asking, what's Bragg's aminos? Basically it's soy sauce. So we're going to say no, but we do have a great substitute for that, which are called coconut aminos. I'm going to provide a very informational video today in the resources area for you to learn more about coconut aminos and why they taste just like soy sauce, but doesn't have the problems of gluten and soy, obviously, that is in the product. So the answer is no on the Bragg's aminos, but yes to coconut aminos. All right, now we're on to our calls to action. I know we're saying these over and over again, but I want you to hear them and do them every single day. So we are reading those Busy Fit Mindset statements, of course, and our first habit is to make sure we get that room temperature water first thing in the morning. We're keeping the commitment to ourselves to get that activity in, and we're making sure that when we're eating slowly to 80%. That one may still take some time, okay? Also, we are making sure that all of our meals, we have those healthy sources of protein, healthy sources of vegetables and fruits, and making sure that we have those good sources of fat all in the proper portion size. All right, and we are using repetition to form our meals. We're using repetition to plan for our weekends. We're using repetition to set up for a successful week. Also, we're thinking about the 4 things that help to make sure that we are having healthy foods, and that is healthy psychological effect, a healthy hormonal effect, supports a healthy gut, and of course a healthy immune system. Now, tomorrow we will be digging into a few more questions and some that you probably may be thinking about, but I'm going to clear those up on tomorrow. So remember to persist. I will persist until I succeed. I'll never give up. Make sure you get to the lesson about coconut aminos today, and I'll see you tomorrow.